Science fiction is exactly what it's called. It's science that's made to sound plausible and realistic, but really, it's full of shit. The dialogue in Star Trek is often intended to go over your head and sound technically sophisticated.
My visor's picking up subatomic fluctuations. Meson and lepton activity is definitely increasing.
It allows us to suspend our disbelief and immerse ourselves into a futuristic environment. But let's check out some examples. So sit back, time to geek out. It's Top 10 Trek Technobabbles. Number 10.
The emergency bypass control of the matter-antimatter integrator is fused.
Number 9.
It appears to be a highly focused aperture in the space-time continuum.
Number 8, from the movie First Contact.
Tell me, are you using a polymer-based neural relay to transmit the organic nerve impulses to the central processor of my positronic net?
Number 7.
It uses trionic initiators in the warp coil.
Of course, the warp coil.
They have a reputation for strange side effects, especially when you start playing around with them.
Number 6, a lesson about anti-time.
Let us also assume he has initiated a tachyon pulse at the same coordinates in all 3 time periods. In that case, it is possible that the convergence of 3 tachyon pulses could have ruptured the subspace barrier and created an anti-time reaction.
I see where you're going, Data. And because anti-time operates opposite the way normal time does, the effects would travel backwards through the space-time continuum.
Number 5.
Computer, establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to bridge.
Enter code.
173467321 Charlie
8675777 Tango 732 Victor 7311788 E equals MC squared. Number 4.
I believe the quantum fissure we discovered is a fixed point across the space-time continuum.
Oh, here we go.
Keyhole, which intersects many other quantum realities.
What?
What do you mean, quantum realities?
Yeah, what do you mean?
When Worf's shuttlecraft came into contact with the quantum fissure,
That'll help.
I believe its warp engines caused a small break in the barriers between quantum realities.
Number 3.
Cross-linked with a redundant Melicort's Ramostat 14 kiloquad interface modules. The core element is based on an FTL nanoprocessor with 25 bilateral calolaterals, with 20 of those being slaved into the primary Heisenfram terminal.
The hell? Number 2.
Computer, run transformational matrix calculations. Match navigational reference to known stars in this sector.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Computer, assume those paths are course corrections and derive gravitational values for stellar objects near those flight paths.
This might be a rotational time reference.
Oh, that's what that
Computer.
is. Thanks for clearing that up.
Assume these symbols are pulsars. Translate associated values into standard temporal notations. Computer, is there a pulsar with a rotational period of 1.5244 seconds within
Okay, enough already. Now that one or more of your computing neural memory capacitors has been overcharged with involuntary sensory overload, it's time to activate your neurobiological subsystem and neural correlates of mental state to direct your sensory organs to stimulus source in obligatory preparation for the number 1 Top Trek Technobabble.
Well, it just occurred to me that I could set up a frequency harmonic between the deflector and the shield grid using the warp field generator as a power flow anti-attenuator, and that, of course, naturally created an amplification of the inherent energy output.
That's how I feel about it.